Hi, just wanted to do a quick video because I know it's very stressful at the moment. People are very anxious, people are binge eating, people are really struggling. I'm getting quite a few messages on other social media and a few on YouTube about people struggling at the moment. It is a really stressful and anxious time, and you need to learn to forgive yourselves at these points. I've got various videos on previously on what I do when I binge eat. Touch wood, at the moment I'm okay. I've been on my weight loss journey now for 5 years, and the bigger the crisis in my head, the less I binge eat. It's really strange, but I can have a little thing happen, like my Tassimo broke, and I'll binge eat for an hour, and then something like this is going on, and I've managed to stick to plan. My food choices are not the best. I am quite stressed. I do want comfort food, and I'm eating it. I had a baguette yesterday, and I had sausage and noodles, so my food choices really aren't the best, but I'm sticking to my points as much as I possibly can. It's taken me years to get into this mindset. I think the bigger the problem is, the more I want to binge eat, the more I argue with myself about it, if that makes any sense. It's I'm not going to say I won't do it, because I probably will. I'm just waiting for that point where I go, stuff it, I'm going to eat. I just had a delivery of fudge yesterday for my birthday. I'm not going to be, I know for a fact we're going to be on lockdown by the time my birthday comes round. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to be able to go out for a meal. But it doesn't matter. I've got stuff in the house. I can order a takeaway, hopefully. If not, I'll just have to make do with what I've got. But I've got fudge, so everything's fine. As long as I've got fudge, it's all good. Like I said, where binge eating's concerned, it's going to happen. I'm going to do it. Everybody's going to do it at some point, because this is quite a stressful situation that we're all in. It's that the fear of the unknown is horrendous. If you do it, I do what I do, or try to do what I do. I acknowledge that I've done it, and then the night that I've done it, I will sit down and go, right, you've done this. There is nothing that you can do to change what you've just done. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It really doesn't matter. Tomorrow is a new day. I can't change what I've done today, but tomorrow I can change my attitude, and I can not do it again. It doesn't always help, and it doesn't always work, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a fresh day, it's a fresh start. And I've learned that I have to forgive myself, because if I don't forgive myself, I feel guilty, and then I will do it again, and then that's what leads to the binge cycle. It's always happened before. However, it can be broken. It's not easy, but you can do it. But please learn to forgive yourself. That's the only thing that I can tell you to do. It's because if you don't, like I said, you're just going to do it again and again and again. I know the supermarkets are absolutely rammed. I've been this morning. Aldi was queuing at like 7:25. It opened at 8. It was ridiculous. I just popped to Morrison's. Just got some apples and some milk. Pretty much okay for everything else at the moment. I refuse to go and bulk buy. I refuse to go and panic buy. I'm a little bit of a food hoarder anyway, so in that respect I have got food in, but that's purely because I've always, if I see something cheap, I'll freeze it. That's literally what I do, so I'm not too bad on that front. But it will come to a point where I need to go shopping next week, and hopefully the panic buying would have stopped by then. But I know a lot of people are having problems getting things like chicken, eggs, and obviously the staples for a lot of the blue and the purple plan. People are really struggling to get hold of pasta and things like that. I'm currently on the green plan. I pretty much, if you've seen any of my previous videos, I pretty much eat what I want on the green plan. I always have. I mean, yesterday, like I said, I had a bacon baguette for my lunch. Not the healthiest, but I pointed it, and it's fine. I'm within points. And for tea, I had sausages and some low-fat super noodles, which were quite nice actually. So my food choices aren't the best. I'm not having an awful lot of veg, but I'm just craving comfort food at the moment, so that's literally what I'm going for. It's it's about making the best of a bad situation, and I know it's not easy, but I'm sticking to points as much as I can. I have got quite a few weeklies left. My points reset on Saturday, so as long as I'm within points, I feel like I'm in control, and that's what helps me. When it comes to being at home, I know a lot of people are working from home and they are struggling at the moment. When it comes to working from home, the best advice that I can give you is to try and get into a routine as soon as possible. The best thing that I can say is try and do what you would normally do. So if you make yourself a packed lunch or you make yourself something to eat the day before normally, I'd just do that, put it in the fridge and just do what you would normally do. So get up, exercise if you have to. My gym's still open, and I'm lucky like that, but I have no illusions that it will shut at some point. When it does, I'm going to start doing yoga. There's loads of yoga. I've subscribed to a couple of people already, although I haven't actually tried it. So do your exercise, do whatever you'd normally do, have your shower, put your PJs back on, and then start work. Have your lunch, have your breaks as you normally would, because I think that sort of keeps you in a routine. But it really is about trying to get into a routine as soon as possible. That's the only thing that I can say. And as for obviously when you finish work, it's about trying to find stuff to keep you busy, away from the fridge. I do puzzle books, I read, I'm a gamer, so I'll lie down on the sofa and play games. Netflix and Amazon Prime are a godsend at the moment, so it's just about keeping yourself busy and doing whatever you can to keep your mind off food. I've painted my nails this morning. It's strong nail stuff, so I've got no colour. I can't paint my nails with colour because it just looks awful. So it's things like that, bit of pampering, having a nice bath, trying to relax. And I know it's not easy, but that's the only thing that, when I'm stressed and when I want to eat, they're the kind of things that I try and do to just try and break that cycle and break me going to the fridge. I will continually go and truffle on a bad day, but it's just about trying to catch yourself before you go and eat. It's not easy and it is a horrendous time, but please take care of yourself. I hope everyone's safe and well. Thank you for tuning in. See you later. Goodbye.